Hello and welcome to a Too Slow For You presentation. Today I'm going to be going over three different Carl pencil sharpeners. These are desktop pencil sharpeners. I'll be going over the models, price, features, the bin capacity, and whether or not they came with some stuff. So to get started, here we have the Carl Angel 5, as you can see on the top there. Now, this one is just your basic Carl sharpener. The bin pushes out the front like so. As you can see, it didn't quite capture everything. There's some shavings inside that were missed by the bin. It came with a clamp. It goes in there under the desk. It's kind of a U-shaped bracket, and you tie a wing nut to clamp it to the corner of a desk. This piece does twist and come out. Maybe. I tightened it up pretty good in the first attempt to film this video. Yeah, so there we go. That way this should be replaceable should anything ever happen to your pencil sharpener. I'm not sure if you'll need to contact Carl or who exactly does the replacements on those. Let's see if we can get this back in here. There we go. Got that back in. Up on that. Okay, so we've got a round handle, no adjustment for the point. We've got a chrome face, and the teeth there are very sharp. We've got these plastic covers on the top. It does spring open, so let's go ahead and sharpen this one up. Let go. I do apologize for the desk shake. Okay. So we'll go ahead and zoom in on that. And try to move that more to the center. Okay, so as we can see, we've got a very nice long point. There are a few shavings on the edge of the pencil, nothing to worry about. But as we can see here, we've got teeth marks where it grabbed hold of the pencil. Now this Carl Angel 5, I believe, goes for around $20 to $30 depending on where you get it from and whether or not it's school time. I think I gave $20 and change for this one. But we got a nice point, a little teething. Nothing to complain about. So next up, we're going to look at this premium version of the Carl Angel 5. We've still got the chrome face. We've got basically the same size bin. Looks like it missed some shavings in there too. No adjustment again, so this one just twists out. Same as the last one. It did feel like it came out a little nicer. A lot easier. We do not have the plastic grips up here. Instead, we've got this longer metal arm to squeeze, and these are Japan imports. They're not regularly available in the US. You might be able to find them periodically. The nice thing about this one is it has rubberized teeth in it, so that it won't mar up your pencil as bad. So let's go ahead and take a look at how it sharpens. I'll move that one out of the way so I don't smack it. And one thing I forgot to mention on this one is this grip is triangular, so I don't find it as comfy as the perfectly round grip. It feels almost more like you should hold it like this rather than like that. So, just a personal thing. But let's take a look at the point. So the point we get on there is a fairly decent long point. I don't think it's as long as on the other Carl. Yeah, it doesn't look quite as long. Could just be that that's a thicker point. But it looks like it did a pretty even shaving around the pencil. And as you can see, there are no teeth marks in here. That mark was just dust. So if you want a pencil sharpener that's not going to mar up your pencils, that one does really well. Alright, let's set these two to the back. And next up, we'll take a look at this custom CC2000 sharpener. Now this one has a massive bin. It's almost the size of the other sharpeners. So you're not going to need to dump it for quite a while. I do see a few shavings down there, nothing bad. Oh, by the way, since I forgot to mention, this one accepts the desk clamp that the regular Carl Angel 5 comes with, but did not include the desk clamp. I believe this one does include the desk clamp though. This one, nice thing about it, again, you can take this out, and here we have an adjustment that lets you change your sharpening angle. I'm trying to see where that, if it shows it anywhere. I don't think you can physically see it from here. I think you would have to look down in the tube. But to put it back in, you just line up. And there we go. Give it a twist, and we're good to go. So this one has an adjustment, 1 being your sharp long point, 5 being a blunt point for, say, colored pencils or pastel pencils, stuff like that. We've got the chrome face again. This time we have what looks like metal teeth with rubber edges on them. And we're back to the plastic buttons. I believe this pencil sharpener ranges from $20 to $30 as well. I think I gave $25 for this one. But let's go ahead and give it a quick sharpen and see what it looks like. Now, as you'll notice, this actually covers part of the bin. So when the pencil is open, the bin is exposed. I don't really think you're going to be getting dust everywhere while sharpening the pencil, unless you're holding it like this or this, trying to sharpen your pencil. I would just leave it on the desk. Back to the round handle, which I really like. Okay. And so it did leave some shavings on there, but we've got a very, very nice long point on here, which I forgot to test the short point, so we'll look here real quick. I do see a tiny little mark there that may have, oh, it was just some dust. So this one does not mark up the pencil. So let me grab one more pencil out of our cheap pencils. These were Walmart specials, 97 cents for 24 count. And let's go ahead and change this over to setting 5, which is going to be our blunt point. And as we can see, it is a much more blunt point than the previous one. but still what I consider a useful point. Alright, so this one is definitely the loudest sharpener. I feel like both of the other two are pretty similar. And in terms of sharpened length, it looks like the CC2000 takes off slightly more than the others. And if I can zoom in here, it looks like the Angel 5 regular has the most jagged kind of point. It doesn't feel jagged, it just has that kind of look to it. While the other two are pretty smooth. I think the premium coming out on top, even though it's probably the same mechanism, so take all of that with a grain of salt. And then again, we've got our blunt point here, which would be great for light colored pencils, stuff like that. Alright, so there's our sharpeners, our pencils, and a banana for scale. So we can see most of these are smaller than a banana. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments or suggestions for the next video. I have quite a few more sharpeners I'm planning on getting through. Some desktop sharpeners, some handheld sharpeners, some common ones that you might pick up at Walmart for your kids for the school year. Kind of test them, see how they do. And yeah, thanks for watching.